So before we get started, I just want some of those who are listening right now to understand that this woman is going to be talking about black women. She could dress this up how she wants to dress it up. She can talk about the lifestyle and all these other types of things, but I want you to understand that she is coming directly after black women when she is stating the things that you are going to hear her state. And for whatever reason, that she had a whole bunch of followers, that black women were directly following her and they wanted to sit up there and defend her, knowing the fact that she was specifically talking about them and trying to put her status up and then talk down about the rest is beyond me. It's 100% beyond me, but here we go.
So I seen this girl make a post earlier where she was like, I'm not afraid to admit hood people scare me. Now, although that may trigger some people, y'all have to understand some of us are just genuinely traumatized. Now, I didn't grow up in the hood, but I worked in the hood. And when I tell y'all, that was one of the most miserable experiences of my entire life. You could not look at them wrong. They wanted to fight. You could not be quiet. If you were quiet, it's you think you're all that, you think you're better than us. It's so bad. I was washing my hair today and I got flashbacks of when they used to tease me and try and call me broke because I was not wearing a lace wig. Like, they just say the most uneducated, ignorant stuff I've ever heard in my life. I'm broke because I want to wear my natural hair that God blessed me with. And because I'm not gluing something to a nasty stinking stocking cap every 5 seconds, that mean I'm broke. Like, the energy is just so miserable and negative. And even when they're trying to be nice, it's still in a weird way. It's like they're either trying to use you or benefit from you or get up under you to learn your business. I don't get that feeling from my friends now. Like, if they want to hang out, I know they genuinely care about me and they want to hang out, not because they're trying to gather tea on me to tell somebody else. Around hood people, you don't feel safe. You feel like you have to watch your purse, watch your belongings, you have to watch your back. And I remember when I used to go just walk inside of the gas station and a car full of hood girls would just laugh and talk trash. And it's like, you don't even know me. You're just random people on the street. You're just so ignorant. It's just always negativity. They're always down to fight. They're always loud. They're always like, ew. Like, I'm so glad that Tampa is so segregated and I don't have to go on that side of town. And I know that sounds terrible, but like a lot of things I'm just so traumatized by. I do not get along with hood chicks at all. I could probably count zero. I can't think of one person that is hood and I've actually like gotten along with them and they were nice and they were sweet and they weren't trying to use me and they
Now, I want y'all to understand again, everything that she was stating, she wasn't talking nothing about black men in there. Everything that she described, she was specifically and only talking about black women. Oh, they made fun of me if my hair was looking a certain type of way. I wasn't wearing a lace front. If I looked at them the wrong way, they wanted to sit up there and fight. If I was too quiet, they would make fun of me and yada, yada, yada. And then she was up there stating that, oh, I didn't grow up in the hood, but, I worked there. We're going to get into that potentially a little bit later. But remember, in this video here, she said that she does not like ghetto black women. She does not like black women from the hood, right? She didn't grow up there. She only worked there.
So I went to my husband yesterday and I was like, I think I'm going to do a story time. And he's like, a story time for what? Take note, he's so oblivious to all of this. When you're in your 50s, you're thinking about retirement. You don't care about TikTok. He has houses that still need to be fixed. He has a commercial property he's trying to buy. He has a shelter he's trying to take over. He has real grown man business stuff going on right now. He didn't know any of this was going on. So I fill him in and he's like, wow, all that off of your opinion in a video? And I was like, yeah. So he laughed and he was like, why do you feel the need to explain yourself or do a story time? And I was like, well, because they found out about what I did in 2018 that caused you to go to jail. And he's like, I don't care. I forgot all about that. I don't even know them. And I'm like, yeah, but I want to take accountability for that. So he's like, well, if, it's your social media page. If you want to tell them, you can tell them. If you don't, you don't. You can leave it as is. I don't care what they think about me. So that's what it is. My husband never put his hands on me. I was very childish back then, and we got into an argument. I lied and told them that he did. I also called his mother's house, ordered like 50 pizzas, mass spammed her. I did all type of crazy stuff back then, and he forgave me for it. It's been years. We moved on, never had another problem, never had another issue. And then recently, last month, I decided to go to the casino with my girls, have a couple of drinks. I came back home like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke him up out of his sleep and told him to go fix me some beef bacon and some egg. Him being tired did not want to get up right away, and that ticked me off. I'm intoxicated, so I'm not thinking about how he feels. I'm only thinking about why you won't get up and go fix me something to eat. So yeah, I start this huge argument with him over him not cooking me beef, bacon, and eggs. Yeah, silly, I know, but whatever. Long story short, someone calls the police. I go to jail. He bails me right out, and we're back loved up the same day. A man will never touch me. Let's just make that clear. And in conclusion, none of these situations make me ghetto. Ghetto is a personality trait. You have politicians who go to jail for domestic violence, DUIs, and whatever else, and then they go back to the office and they do their job, and then act like nothing even happened. Problems happen, stuff happens, that's life. I don't believe in evil eye, I don't believe in voodoo. I am responsible for all of my actions. If I would have just stayed home and not went out and got drunk with my friends and stayed home with my family, none of that would ever happen. Am I spoiled? Am I bossy? Am I dominant? Yeah. But am I ghetto? No. So yeah, that's my story. Let's continue with the soft life content, put all this behind us, and keep moving. Oh, and I'm not going to stop sharing my opinion. Y'all are not going to bully me to stop me from talking. That's never going to happen. So if you want to keep recycling the same old mugshots, you can keep doing that. I don't care.
Now, I want people to realize this. This is the lady. If you would like to subscribe directly to her, you can more than likely go do that. Um, I want you to realize that she is selling a certain type of story. Some people stated in different comment sections around TikTok that a page or the original page was basically, banned or taken, directly off of the platform. I guess there was a lot of people that might have reported her or, what have you. This is why it looks like she only has 406 followers because I'm guessing this is a brand new, version of that page. And as you can clearly see, she did not go back and upload that same video that you were able to see. She just clear cut left it just like this. So I'm guessing when she stated that the internet was not going to have her change her opinion, I guess that was, incorrect. I guess that might have been a misjudgment, whatever you want to, state it as. But again, I just want to reinstate that she was specifically talking about Black women directly in that video when she was doing that. And again, she made a second video talking about she doesn't, like ghetto people, and she herself is not ghetto, even though she performed some ghettofied type of things, one of which is lying about a very serious accusation that can get a man hemmed up for a very long time. Very long time. I'm going to, talk a little bit more about that just after this video.
Miss Capwife, can you please come in front of the classroom? We have a couple more questions that we would love you to answer, okay? One of those questions is, where's that marriage license? You say you're married to this man, right? Which marriage license are public docs that you can look up by the county, right? Nobody can locate it. At this moment, we just think everything is fraudulent about you. Everything is fraudulent. Because you can't find his marriage license, and then also as well, that DV case that you picked up, you know what I'm saying, on February 17th, check this out.
Where it says, I receive temporary assistance for needy families, cash assistance, and she circled yes, she's living a fucking lie. If she does receive cash assistance, why is she on this app saying she's a kept wife, living a kept life, and all this stuff? It doesn't, the math is not math.
At all.
Okay? So either she's getting on this app and putting on a show for her.
So you just been lying to your followers and the internet about who you are. You present yourself to be a kept wife, a stay-at-home, you know what I'm saying, wife, when realistically you're just a baby mama who has never been married. You're hyper criticizing people for the life that you're living, the same way that you abandon your children. Yeah. Then you want to take a 2-year-old video of when you were spending time with your children and try to post it on the internet to make it seem as if you're a good mom. No. Where are your most recent videos of you spending time with your children? Why are you using a video that is 2 years old that you stole off of your child's TikTok page? Are you okay?
Didn't I tell y'all? I made 2 videos and y'all were so mad in my comments, but it is the truth. These women on this app who are playing like they just have these soft lives and they are just so kept and everything like that. That it's a facade. A lot of these women are, and I hate to say it, S workers. A lot of them are married to their sugar daddies. A lot of them are mistresses. And guess what? Some of them probably do have a great life, but they're not selling courses. It's always somebody who's trying to convince you that she has a soft life that's selling a course. And so I'm going to say it again. There is no game card. It's nothing these women can sell you that can make a man want to treat you how he wants to treat you. That's like me saying, yeah, just go to the bank, ask for $1 million, they'll give it to you. It's still up to that cashier, that banker, that bank teller to hand you over the money and be in agreement with it. It's the same thing. It's no game card. It's either the man sees you and he wants to do it or he doesn't. Y'all be so desperate taking advice from people who aren't who they are. Y'all be staying up at night doing damn rituals and watching these videos trying to get away where it's either you have it or you don't. It's either he's going to do it for you or he isn't. I literally just had a little conversation. I made a video about it, how it's so many women on sugar daddy apps complaining they are getting shows. You can watch as many videos as you want. If that man don't see you, he's not attracted to you, he's not doing it for you, guess what? It ain't happening for you. You're invisible.
Then, the most interesting thing about that, to find out that the same woman who was talking about black women trying to down them while she's bigging up her life and saying that she is oh so different. She was a dancer at a point in time. She abandoned her kids in order to be a dancer at a point in time. And she also has a record herself, right? One that has to do with DV and another one dealing with her with prescription drugs that she was doling out. But she's up here telling y'all that, she's all soft and, she's just this type of, good woman and, God just, blessed the earth with her and, the right guy just, sat up there and found her. Firstly, I sit up there and say this. At no point in time should any man be accepting of a woman that's willing to lie on him and jeopardize his freedom or his safety. If you are a guy and you decide that you want to be a willing participant in that and you allow that to take place and you don't stand your ground on your own safety, health, mental, and well-being, and you're willing to allow her to do this, you deserve every single thing that takes place with that situation. There should never be any type of crying or anything to anybody when she just so happens to do that same exact thing again. Like she said before, she was like, oh, I was younger, I was childish, I was this, I was that. No, that's beyond being childish. That was ghetto. That was ratchet. Again, the same thing that you said that you dislike in other black women, you are that exact same black woman that you said that you dislike. It's crazy. It's a lot of projecting that's taking place, that's happening, because the same ratchet and whatnot behavior that you say that you really loathe and dislike, that's you at your core. That's who you are. And it goes into a whole nother aspect where you have a lot of women out here lying about who it is that they are. You have a lot of women that want to put on this makeup, they want to build this facade, they want to build this body, and they want to try to portray this image as if they're just this nice, beautiful, sweet, light, soft-spoken, type of woman, and realistically that's never been them. They just did it in order to get something specifically from a guy. When if you take that guy directly out of that situation, you take money again out of that situation, you leave that woman at square zero, you're going to see exactly who it is that she is. So again, like the black woman stated, women out here need to stop believing in whatever it is that these women are trying to sell you. Stop doing that, because you're only playing yourself at the end of the day.